Here's the next user-defined data type, that is union. In this lesson, we would be learning what is a union, accessing members of the union, and what is the exact difference between union and structures. So what is a union? A union is a user-defined data type that allocates the space to only the largest member. So let us first see the declaration and get more clear about what is union. So let's say I define a union car and it has two data members, character name array and integer price. Union is much more similar to structures. The only difference lies here is memory sharing. The concept of memory sharing is introduced in union. Here, if this would have been a structure, then the character name array would have got 50 bytes and integer price would have got 4 bytes. That is 54 bytes in total. But in union, memory is allocated to only the largest member. That is, here it has 50 bytes for character array and integer it has 4 bytes. So when we would be creating a variable of this union car, only 50 bytes, that is the memory for the largest member, would be assigned. So the variable of union car would be assigned 50 bytes. And we can store either name or price. Now the purpose of allocating memory to the largest member is that we can store even if smaller data member is entered by the user. That is, let's say I create two variables, C1 and C2. And in C1 I stored price and in C2 I stored character name. So as the size of union car is 50, integer can also be stored and character array can also be stored within 50 bytes. Now how to access the members of union? Union is much similar to structures as discussed. The only difference is between size. So as structures are accessed, same goes with union using dot operator and arrow operator. We would be learning more about arrow operator in the pointers section. Now what is the difference between union and structure? In structure, the memory is allocated to each data member separately. Whereas in union, each data member share a same memory location. This can be identified by using size of operator. The memory allocated to struct is the total sum of memory allocated to all data members, whereas for union, it is equal to the memory of the largest data member. Let us try this by writing a code. Here, I have created a union named union job, which has three data members, character array, float, and integer. And I have created a single variable uJob. Same goes with structure struct job, which has same three data members and a variable sJob. Now in the main function, let us print the size of both of these. The expected size is for a structure 32 for character array, 4 for floating point number and 4 for integer. That gives 40 in total. Whereas, as we discussed, union gets memory only for the largest data member. So here the largest would be 32 character array, as float and integer are 4 bytes. So the largest would be 32 bytes for character array, as float and integer are of 4 bytes. Now in printf statement, let us print the size of union and the size of structure. Let us compile it. And run it. So the size of union we got 32 bytes, that is, the memory is allocated to the largest data member, whereas the size of structure is 40 bytes, sum of the memory allocated to all data members. So this is the concept of memory sharing in union. Let's have a quick recap. A union is considered as a user-defined data type that allocates the space to store only the largest member. In structure, the memory is allocated to all data members, whereas in union, each data member share a same memory location. Here's the end of section. In the next coming section, that is files input output, we would be learning more about how to operate and handle files and some input output operations regarding files.